So I'm sure you've probably seen the title of this video by now and can't possibly work out the link between the movie Saltburn and the series that we're doing on this channel about building a live set. But before I get into that, let's quickly recap where we left off. So we're making a live set and playing a festival in a year. We wrote our first track, we rewrote our first track, wrote another track, got some expert advice on transitions, then applied that knowledge. Oh, and I bought some more gear. So that leaves us with a live set consisting of 2 tracks and 1 transition. Not much of a live set. And with time getting on, I want to get something recorded and sent out to some festivals to gauge some interest. So let's create another track. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into the creation of this track, just because I've been doing a series alongside this one about how to make a track in a similar vein. And if you're waiting for the Saltburn link, I promise it's coming. So let's start with the drums. A classic house beat with open hat driving the beat. Bongos playing some nice counter-melodic elements, with everything swung at 66. I also programmed a drum roll with a snare and clap for my syntax. Then the bass line, playing in the gaps of the kick. I used the Phantom Lady bass I created in my prog basses video a while ago. The melody rises and then resolves with some nice jumps in pitch to add some fun variation. The other synths are plucky organ-like sound, playing 2-note chords, which follow the bass as it rises. Finally the syntax, playing a higher 2-note droning pattern. While creating this track in particular for the live set, I was aiming for something that people could dance to, with a little bit more high energy. And I think for the most part we've got that. However, there is still something missing. Anyway, I'll go for a run, clear my head, and come back fresh. When I can't think of anything to listen to, I often turn to a bit of cheese with Spotify's playlist Throwback Thursdays. This week, Naughty's Pop Party, and on the header, So Fearless Baxter. Understandable with Saltburn having sparked a recent love affair with their track, Murder on the Dance Floor. 2 shuffled tracks in, and Billy Piper, Because We Want To plays. A half-sung, half-chanted vocal just screamed out to be sped up in a dance track, which is subsequently what I did. I chopped up the parts I liked and slapped on some effect automation to echo at the end of the phrase, with some more effects to add some width and space in the mix. And just like that, I think we found the missing piece. It's funny where inspiration comes from. A massively successful film causing people to fall back in love with a timeless classic, then creating a playlist which caused me to find the song I was after. It's quite nice, really. Now with the track coming together, let's create a nice breakdown moment and a chiller intro. And we can arrange this bad boy. Using a technique I've shown off in previous videos, I'll grab a reference track to help give me some ideas on arrangement. And with my new track now blocked out, let's convert to stems and get them into our live set. A couple of little tips for you live set fanatics. If you want your Electron devices to change alongside Ableton when the pattern changes, you can do that by launching a clip and sending a note to MIDI channel 16 on your Syntact or other Electron devices. For example, C-2 changes to pattern 1 on bank 9 of my Syntact. There is a 4-bar delay, so it's best to send this trigger before the end of the earlier clip. I also kept missing transition points, so I've gone and looped the final 8 bars of each clip, rather than the whole scene restarting. It also allows me to jam out a little bit more on the fly. Now with 3 tracks and 3 transitions set up, we've probably got enough to showcase what to expect from our live set. So here goes. Now this is the part where you guys can help me out again. I've recorded a tight 20-minute set which I've uploaded privately to YouTube. So if you work in the scene, if you know anyone who works in the scene, or any festivals I should be reaching out to, then please drop a comment down below or message me privately on Instagram. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, please check them out, and I'll catch you guys next time. And I'll catch you guys next time. No!